Hello, everyone. Welcome. I'm Victoria. Today I have a pick a card reading for you. Messages from your spirit guides. I always love doing these. I feel like it's just so nice to connect to people's spirit guides and just let you all know what you need to know right now, what they're trying to tell you, what messages they're trying to send you through dreams or through seeing things. And yeah, I have 4 groups here for you today. Group number 1 with this Lemurian quartz crystal, group number 2 with a tiger's eye, group number 3 with this lapis lazuli, and group number 4 with this huge orange calcite. I don't know group number 4, I was just feeling it. Like this is the crystal for group number 4. So yeah, take your time, see which one draws you in the most, and then move on to your part of the video. Easy peasy, right? And just want to let you all know I'm trying a different way of filming now, kind of. Maybe you won't notice, but yeah, bear with me, please. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I'll just move on to group number 1. Hello, group number 1. Let's see what your spirit guides want to tell you. And you got the Willow and the Pimpernel. So with the Willow, I can see that right now you guys are kind of going through a point where you're really persevering. That's how I really see this tree. It always bends but doesn't break. You know, its roots are so deep in the grounds that it just can't be blown away. As much as it seems like, you know, it's one of those trees that, I don't know, like, oh, the branches can, you know, go break or anything. You know, they kind of seem flimsy, but they're not. They're actually just flexible, and yeah, that's you, very flexible. I feel like right now you're through a phase maybe in your life where you're maybe realizing that you're very flexible or trying to be very flexible. And it really feels like you're going to be at a crossroads because all of this flexibility, it feels like you've been trying to do maybe a lot, or life has just thrown a lot at you. And it feels like soon you'll have a point where you can choose to go in a particular way. You don't have to be flexible, you know, from one thing to another all the time. You can choose one of those. And yeah, quite interesting. I want to see what tarot cards you guys got as well. So you got the Judgment and the Sun. Wow. What a huge start. I feel like part of this is, you know, all of this bending and persevering. I don't think it's been easy on you. I think you're a very strong person, well, strong people, the ones who pick group number 1. And I feel like now you're getting this call where you feel like, oh, it's finally time for me to go towards happiness. I feel like your spirit guides are really telling you that you need to really lean on your own kind of judgment about things. Don't trust someone else when it comes to making a decision for you. Trust your own judgment and trust that you're being guided, because right now I feel like you really are being guided towards happiness. With the Queen of Swords and the Ten of Wands. With the Ten of Wands, yeah, I think life has been really hard for you. Maybe especially recently. I mean, look at him carrying all of this. It feels like, you know, you with the Willow, you've been going through so much and still getting out of it, still getting through. But it's time to kind of cut that all away. It's time to really remove that from your life. It's time for you to be confident in yourself. And, you know, look at her. She's so confident. She believes in herself. Self. And she can do that. She can follow her own intuition and also follow her own judgment. It's a lot about judgment here, and not the bad kind of judgment, but following your own instincts and the way that you think, you know, not trusting someone else and, you know, listening to what they, how they're doing things and so on. You're going on your own mission, and wow, yeah, literally going on your own mission with the Six of Swords and the King of Wands. I really feel like it's time for you to be more independent. You guys can do everything. You know, you've been made to go through so many things so that you can, get these kinds of skills that you have right now and see that you're so strong. Going through so much, it's not easy, but it also builds character, let's say that. And I feel like you guys are so strong and you can now make a big change in your life and remove yourself from this old um, um, whatever phase this is, where you're just very overburdened. That's how it feels. Like you're overburdened and you have too much to do. Everyone wants you to do something and you don't even have time for yourself. That's the way that it feels. And you're just bending over backwards for everyone else, but not for yourself. And now it's really time for you to take control of everything of your life. It really feels like, if you guys are pulled towards making your own business, if you feel like you're pulled towards going solo in any kind of way, relationship or anything, it's time. It's time for you to move away from where you are right now. Maybe for some of you that might be physically, like moving away. For some of you, of course, it's the swords. So swords are a lot about thoughts, mentalities, and yeah, it's time for you to realize how strong you are, really. Like really confidence. These two cards, confidence. The divine feminine, divine masculine. I feel like recently there's just been so much about divine feminine and masculine. But yeah, divine feminine, divine masculine together. It's time to get those balanced. It's time to have confidence in yourself. It's time to realize that you can do so much more than you really think you can. So much more than you believe. Surrender to the sweetness. Venus energy. Pleasure, joy, and make love to life. Yeah, I feel like you're being called to really just enjoy. This is your calling. You're called to let go of all of this stuff that's burdening you. It's your time to enjoy your life, to be happy, and you're being guided towards that. So allow yourself to be guided. Like it's a surrender to the sweetness. Let yourself have fun from time to time. Don't always, think about others first. Sometimes you gotta think about yourself first. Light activation. Shine your light. Your internal guidance is coming through loud and clear. There's a lot about internal guidance. Your spirit guides want you to trust your internal guidance, guys. It's really going to be important now, especially if you're going to be at a crossroads. If you already are, but I think you're going to be, a lot of you probably. We're going to have to make a decision. And I feel like for some of you, it might be a kind of decision of, someone asked me if I can help or if I can go out, but I'm really feeling exhausted. Am I going to say no or yes? And usually you would say yes, probably, because, well, maybe some of you are a bit of people pleasers sometimes, or maybe you're scared that, people aren't going to invite you again or something like that. You have your own reasons, all of you. But it's time to say no. It's time to look out for yourself first and your health and your well-being, because if you're feeling tired, going out, helping someone, or just going out for a drink or dancing or whatever, walking even, that can put you in an even worse state, and you have to look out for your own health. And it's time for you to let yourself shine. Allow yourself to be happy so you can shine out to the world and do things that make you happy. Something that makes your friends happy is not always going to make you happy. We have the Mystic Rose here. Compassion, devotion, humility, humanity, and grace. This card is always a very interesting card. Always coming out. I feel like it comes out in a lot of readings, but here it's a bit weird. I feel like you guys are really overburdened, probably because of other people a lot. And it's time to really let go of some of that and have compassion, not just for the other people, but for yourself as well. And yeah, let's see the other cards as well. This one is an interesting one. I feel like for some of you, it might just be some kind of message for only a few of you. This card, that's the feeling that I'm getting. Something about the heart here as well. connection to the heart and the brain. I don't know, that's just what I'm sensing now. So maybe this will make sense for someone. But anyway, new opportunities. Declutter your life and glimpse a magical doorway. Yeah, I mean, here with the Pimpernel, even from the beginning, I could see that there's a possibility for a new opportunity, for, there's a crossroads. So maybe you're gonna have to pick something new, and I think you will. I think you want to let go of all of this baggage, of all of this stuff. I think you want to go out there and just be yourself, just do your own thing. I don't think you want to be tied down anymore. Maybe you feel very tied down because of a lot of this. I mean, you've been bending and rocking back and forth for everyone else, but you have to do some of that for yourself too. And access your gifts, explore your treasure chest, and accept who you truly are. Yeah, like I was saying, time to be yourself. Accept who you are, accept yourself, and accept your own gifts. If other people don't accept you, well, sometimes that's their own problem, group number one. I think you'll find people who do accept you, and you'll find that these people that aren't accepting you right now might accept you later on, or if you explain things well enough. Sometimes that can happen too. But there's definitely something here about gifts as well. I feel like you're gonna be realizing how gifted you are, and just unlocking more parts of yourself and more things that are inside you, and starting to use them. I feel like part of that is shining out your light to everyone else, using those gifts, being happy. Even if it's just things that you get to do as a hobby, like as a gift, like some people like to, I don't know, do crafts as a hobby. And that makes them really happy, and it makes the people who receive the things really happy, of course. So I really feel like that's the kind of, it's not gonna be that for everyone, obviously, but that kind of thing, shining your light to everyone else and using those gifts. Go out, get out of your shell and allow yourself to sing out loud with the music of the day. Very artsy here, group number one. Some of you might really be into creative things since this card is coming out, like singing, just sing, just be happy, enjoy yourself, sing out loud. Who cares if anyone is listening? You're not here to be a professional singer, are you? Some of you might. If that's what you want, maybe there's gonna be a new opportunity for you out there. Some of you might like dancing, some of you might like making art, crafts, things like that. Even making videos, that's also very creative. Go out there and do it. Use those gifts that you were given. Because if you're good at this, or if you're just really enjoying it, there's a reason for that. So you need to keep doing it. Yeah, and I think you will. I really have this feeling that you guys will. So I'm really happy for you, group number one. And I hope that you enjoyed this. Let me know what you think about this. Tell me down below what these gifts you think you might have are, or what these hobbies that you have are. If you like creative things, I'd be really interested to hear. And also, like and subscribe if you haven't already. And yeah, if you're interested in a personal reading, details about that are down below. Anyway, I hope you have an amazing day. Bye. Hello, group number two. Here's your tiger's eye. And interesting, group number two, that you guys got the oleander and the lily of the valley. And I'm saying interesting because tiger's eye is usually used for protection, and these cards, oleander can really talk about going through a very tough situation now or soon in the future. And even the lily of the valley, it's a lot about deceiving appearances. So yeah, it feels like it's your time that you need to be protected. So maybe make sure that if you like crystals, protect yourself with crystals. If you like putting up shields, definitely do that. That's important. I feel like for you, it's a time now to kind of do that. Protection is going to be really important, probably from other people especially. But yeah, I can see that you're probably going through some kind of hard time right now, either with some person or something else, but something is definitely, not looking that great. And there's a lot about the seed here. I really feel like there's someone lying to you, or something that you're not fully seeing. With the lily of the valley, like, you have to look deeper. That's what your spirit guides are telling you. In the future, you need to look deeper into things. Don't just take things at face value. You can't judge a book by its cover. You need to dive deeper. Sometimes things that we feel are good for us aren't actually good for us. You need to research more. And sometimes things that obviously seem bad might be actually really good for us. So let's see the tarot cards that you guys got and see what more we can find out. So you got the Temperance and the King of Swords. I also want to say that the Oleander really also is a card that can be like a message of don't make hasty decisions, especially in the heat of the moment. Don't let yourself be guided by your emotions, because especially when you're in like a negative state, the negative emotions are going to take you somewhere probably where you don't really want to be. And the Temperance obviously is a lot about balance. Your spirit guides really want you to balance yourselves, balance your energies. I feel like that's why the tiger's eye is the one that I felt like needed to go with this group. And yeah, no surprise here. Balance, 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 balancing the masculine, the feminine. And yeah, I guess I'm saying that for a reason, because we have the Queen of Pentacles here, Queen and King coming out in the same reading. I said it in the previous group, but a lot of feminine and masculine things recently. But yeah, feeling independent, I really feel like maybe that's a big thing for you guys. Maybe you really want to feel independent, or you're not feeling that right now. I mean, yeah, obviously, if you want to feel that, you're probably not feeling it. And there's some arguments here with the Five of Wands, probably with friends and with people that, aren't just random strangers for you. I mean, Oleander has a reason for coming out. And again, some people might seem like they're good for us, but they're not. And some people might seem like they're trying to insult you, but they're actually trying to help you. So you need to figure that out. And yeah, I feel like maybe that's why the King of Swords is also coming out, because you really need to figure stuff out. Think more, think deeper, and think on a higher level, like in a higher consciousness kind of level, a more perspective. And yeah, Two of Wands and the Knight of Cups. I almost called him the King of Cups, but he is not the king. But I see that you guys are really going to start finding like what's wrong here. What's wrong in this situation? Either what's creating the conflict, or what overall just needs to change in your life. And you're even gonna, see the exact thing that you want to do next and what you need to go towards. So if you're feeling like you're not sure where you're going right now, you're not fully sure what you're doing, don't worry, because that will change. Especially, I feel like you're gonna be pushed. I mean, this situation with the Oleander and Five of Wands, I feel like it's happening so that it can teach you something and it can push you towards this thing that you need to make the decision to go towards this, whatever this is. If it's happiness, if it's fulfillment, wholeness, whatever it is, well-paying job, I don't know. Everyone's gonna have something different, but yeah, there's something that your heart wants really, and you're having trouble finding that right now, and you're going through some things for a reason, definitely to teach you, definitely to steer you on the right path. So if something bad is happening now or happens in the near future, try to tell yourself, it's okay, this is happening for my own good. Try to be positive, I guess. And we have Holy Amethyst coming out here, With divine alchemy, move beyond current challenges. Focus on what you desire. Oh, yes, focus on what you desire. You know, maybe some of you do know what you want, and you're just being kind of diverged, or, someone is kind of pulling you in different directions. And that's why maybe conflicts are happening. Maybe that's why you want to feel more independent. Remember what your goals are and focus on them. Remove everything else. Like I said, focus on being positive as well. Try to transmute the negativity into positivity. It's not so easily done, of course, but I think you can do it, especially since this card is coming out. You got the love. Oh, maybe it's time to set boundaries with some people. You're a very loving person, and I feel like that's partly why people are pulling you in different directions, and like maybe that's why you can be easily deceived by some people. You need to be careful with that. But yeah, make sure that you're setting boundaries and that you're not dependent on anyone, or that no one is dependent fully on you as well. Well, unless you have a child, I guess, in that way, especially when it's a young child, you kind of can't help it. But if it's older, gotta let the bird fly out of the nest sometimes. But I don't know. I really feel like some of you really probably are the ones that are depending on someone else and want to be fully independent, financially especially. But yeah, it could be also a card coming out and talking about you helping others out as well with their troubles and them depending too much on you. So I'm sure you guys know which one is the right one for you, but you definitely need to start working out everything about that relationship, because it's really hurting you. It really is. Portal, you decide. Yes, you do decide. This is your time to make this decision. You need to decide to make this. That's why these things are happening to you, because you need to make the decision to stop this. Like I said, you're being guided towards a particular place. And you need to make the decision to go there. You can't just, wind up there randomly. You need to make that decision. And doors are opening. If you have to close a door, don't worry, because other ones will open for you. If you need to remove someone from your life, don't worry, because someone else will come in their place. Yeah, lineage of the rose, moved by the goddess, here for this so-called gather. Maybe you are gonna meet someone new. Like I said, if you have to remove someone from your life, don't worry, because someone else who's way, way, way better for you will come. Like it says here for this so-called gathering everyone and gathering yourself as well. I really feel like for you though, it's a lot about people. So it probably is someone in your life that you need to maybe cut out. Or at least put very strict boundaries with them. Even if it's a parent and you live with them, just try to spend as little time as you can with them, I guess. Oh, that sounds so bad. But maybe at this point in time, it's not your time to be healing this relationship. It's more like your time to be healing yourself. That's how I feel. Gaining more confidence in yourself and going towards what you desire. And who knows, later on you might mend this relationship. But right now, there's other people. There's other things for you. You're here for this. And like I said, this is definitely happening for you so that you can figure this stuff out, so that you can make the decision. So like I said, you're here for this. Yeah. You got manifest your dreams here. Yes, manifest your dreams. Go towards what you desire. You can do it. Focus on your vision. Seek satisfaction and contentment. Yours, not someone else's. Cosmic rainbow. Look for the pot of gold and accept joy. Yeah, you can find this joy in your life. If you feel like maybe it's too late, or if you feel like you're just not going to find it, don't worry, because you will. You can. You're being pushed towards it. That's why these things are happening to you. So you can make the choice to go towards a better life for yourself. I think that's why a lot of bad things happen to us, so that we can make the choice to live a better life. Yeah, and you can. You definitely can, group number 2. And we got Spring Song. Now is the time to start your life development plan. If you're not sure, just ask the angels for guidance. So if you're not sure which way to go, even though, I feel like some of you might already know what way you want to go. If you're not sure, you can ask your spirit guides. I mean, that's why they're here. And somehow, in some way, they will send you a message. For some of you, it will come in dreams. For some of you, it will come in songs. For some of you, it will come with random people telling you random things. Some of you, it might come with things you see online in real life. It can be all kinds of things. Spirit guides can send messages in all kinds of ways, with animals, with numbers. Ask questions and you will receive answers, especially when you're not scared to receive these answers and when you're not in denial as well that you need to change things. You just need to accept that you need to change things and feel like things will just start going the right way for you. But yeah, I think listening is a big thing for you, and really digging deeper into things, especially when you're not sure of something. Researching and yeah. Group number 2. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope it was helpful. Let me know in the comments what you thought about this. And yeah, if you really enjoyed it and you haven't subscribed yet, I would really appreciate it if you did. But yeah, like as well. And if you're interested in a personal reading, details about that are down below. Anyway, I hope you have an amazing, amazing day. Bye. Hello, group 3. Interesting. Group 3. The Thistle and the Bluebell. Your spirit guides really want to tell you that you need to accept other people's help. And yeah, I feel like this is a huge, big message of you are helping a lot of other people right now. And other people probably want to help you, but you're probably not taking their help or advice. And you really need to. You need to start asking for help. Sometimes people aren't even going to offer, but if you ask, they will say yes. Some people just won't decline when you ask them for help, and you need to not be scared about asking for help. You need to not feel bad. You need to allow yourself to tell yourself, yes, I'm at my limit, I need help, and then ask for it. I really feel like that's really important for you right now. It's a really important part of your learning as well, I think. Maybe you feel like you want to do everything by yourself, but you don't have to. You are helping others so you know that no one can do things just on their own. So why not ask others for help as well? Group number 3. Let's see what the tarot cards I got for you are. The 8 of Cups and the Star. I see that you're really walking away from something right now, something that you're not happy with anymore, and you're really feeling hopeful, or you're gonna feel very hopeful. But I feel like, let's get all of them out, and then I'll talk about this, because I have a feeling here. The 10 of Cups. The Ace of Cups, so many cups. This is very emotional. This is a very emotional time of your life. Death and the 2 of Swords. Yeah, like I was saying, I have a feeling, and I feel like even though you're feeling hopeful, or you're gonna feel hopeful, and you're like, yeah, I'm finally moving on from this past, whatever this is, thing that I'm not happy with anymore. I'm gonna make this new life, or not even new life, just make my life much better, much happier, have a happy family, follow my dreams and my intuition and my heart. But endings still come with these new beginnings, and endings are not easy. That's why you need other people who you've supported in the past, and you don't need to feel like, oh yeah, I can do it by myself, I'm strong enough, or like, I don't need to talk about my feelings, I don't need to talk about what I'm going through. I think you should, because you're at a point where you might even not be sure where you're going, or you might start getting to places where you need to make some decisions. And having that help there, having that support from others is going to be so helpful for you. It's really funny and interesting how I feel like this message is just so clear. I don't know. And just going through such an emotional time, in a time where, even though you're so happy and you're feeling so probably rejuvenated and like you just finally have faith that your life will go well, that the world is getting better, you're gonna go through a point where you're also gonna see a lot of bad things, where you're also gonna feel a lot of bad things, where you're also gonna feel like, did I make the right decision? Was that the right decision? And like questioning. And that's completely normal, group number 3. But that's why we need people next to us to tell us, of course that was the right decision. Of course you made the best decision, the right one. Why would you stay and do something that you don't like just for security or just because you feel like it's familiar? You need to move forward to better things. But still, again, like I said, it's completely normal to have these doubts. That's why it's nice to have people there who can support you. Sacred self, unleash your spirit, express your gifts, dance to the sacred rhythm of your life. Yes, your spirit guides want you to allow yourself to feel free, allow yourself to be yourself. Open your heart, dance. Just, I don't know, just this free feeling. It's just such a beautiful feeling. I hope you can feel it right now. I'm just getting washed over by this energy, which is so just beautiful and fluttery. And I don't know, I feel like you guys have all of this in you, and this is you. So express yourself. Open your heart and express it. All of the feelings, all of the emotions, all of yourself. Devotion. Trust your spiritual guidance. Your commitment has been recognized. And you're loved unconditionally. Yes, your spirit guides love you so much. They want you to know that. But also trust that you were guided this way. You guided yourself this way. And they helped probably guide you towards this way as well. Trust that you made the right decision. Trust in yourself, in your intuition. Trust that your commitment has been recognized as well. By you going out there and having this trust, making this change, you're taking like a leap of faith, some of you. And I mean, the universe knows that. It will be repaid eventually. If not soon, then eventually it will be. So know that. Don't think that, you're gonna just make this big decision, follow your intuition, and then nothing will work out. That's not usually how it works out. We got the Seas of Mintaka here. Seeing potential, bringing unconsciousness to life. Some of you might be Mintaka, and maybe that's the feeling, like the energy I was getting before as well. It's like such a beautiful energy. But yeah, I feel like you will start seeing more potential in yourself, more things in yourself, and just realizing things about you and about your life. It's really gonna be an eye-opening time. The sacred union, beloved within inner and outer relationships. Not only are your outer relationships important, but your inner one, your inner one is the most important. Let's be honest here. Your relationship with yourself, with your inner side, and also with your body is so important. But your relationships outside mirror your relationship with yourself. So if you're seeing that you're having some toxic relationships, so on, you need to look inside and see what that's telling you about you and your situation right now, what you need to heal. And if you are releasing a friend, know that, by removing them from your life, or breaking up with someone, sometimes that can happen too. You are kind of improving your relationship with yourself because you're choosing you and you're not choosing the other person. You're choosing yourself. You are finally making the decision to do what's good for you, not for someone else. That's the kind of feeling I'm getting. And a lot of hope. Look for the signs, pay attention, and expect an answer. Think this came up in the previous group too, but you can ask questions. If you have a question, you can ask and be open to an answer, but be open to all kinds of answers, because your spirit guides are gonna speak to you in different ways, with numbers, animals, songs, sometimes dreams, sometimes people talking to you about random things, random people on the street stopping you and telling you something. Sometimes it can happen. And things you see on the internet as well. Be open to all kinds of answers. Caring community. Participate and belong. Again, you need to participate in a community. I feel like this is your time. You can, of course, help these people, but they can help you too. You need to belong, participate. If you're participating, that means you need to get some help out of that too. It's not just you helping them. That's not how it works. You all need to be in this group together. Maybe all like this at a fire and release things that you're holding on to. Yeah, maybe that's an idea for some of you. Autumn angel. Imagine feeling at peace in the garden full of flowering plants. I feel like now is the time for you to really try to feel peaceful and meditate. Yeah, time for meditation a lot. Things to do with flowers as well. If you enjoy flowers, or if you just like looking at them, if you don't like looking after them, maybe go to some gardens as well. You don't have to just imagine them, you can go there. Yeah, I feel like that will be really good for you all. Maybe going there with your community or the people who you love and are close to you. Try to support yourself like that. Nature can also be your supporter. Remember, you're not alone here. You're never alone, and you don't have to do things on your own. You need to ask for help sometimes with some things. Whoever it is, humans, spirit guides, so on, ask for help. And yeah, well, group number 3, I hope this was helpful. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you think in the comments. And yeah, I hope that this will all go well for you. And again, don't worry if you're, not sure if you made the right decision. Trust yourself, trust your judgment, and yeah, move on forward with love. Yeah, if you're interested in a personal reading, details about that are down below. Anyway, I hope you have an amazing day. Bye! Hello, group 4. This crystal is huge. And yeah, let's see what your spirit guides want to tell you. You got the belladonna and the chickweed. So group number 4, I feel like you guys are either right now or soon going to go through some kind of like messy situation maybe, or you're just doing too many things at once, or having too many projects, or you're just thinking about too many things. I don't know, just there's a feeling of the inevitable is, inevitable. It will happen eventually. If you're trying to, if you're working too hard, eventually you're gonna burn out. If you're trying to hang out with too many people, eventually some people will feel like they're, not being paid attention to enough, or something like that, inevitability. And it's time for you to get your priorities straight. Ooh, that's kind of very forward, but I feel like that's what your spirit guides want to tell you. You need to look at what you're doing. You need to look at your commitments that you've made and see which one you probably shouldn't have, and which one it's probably not the best for you, and which one is not fully aligning with you as well. And try to cut some of these away, snip, snip. There's some scissors here, time to snip, snip some things away, because I just feel like there's just too much there. Maybe too many cords that you're connected with, and maybe do some cord cutting meditation or something as well that could help if you're feeling tired, if you're feeling, a bit weird. But with the chickweed, and with the stone that you picked as well, I really feel like good things are coming, and your spirit guides just want to tell you, be positive and The future is bright. Yes, the future is bright. There's good things coming, like little small blessings coming to you. So look forward to that. And let's see the tarot. Four of Pentacles and Queen of Cups. Wow, that's a pair. I mean, Four of Pentacles, usually it's coming up when you're being a bit too frugal and keeping your money a bit too close to yourself. Like, I feel like a bit of a too materialistic, too attached to your physical belongings, not having the best relationship with money, but also coming out together like this. A very closed off person as well. It feels like part of you just doesn't want to open up, and you need to open up. And that doesn't always have to mean to other people. That can also be like realizing what is truly for you. Like I was saying, you need to assess your priorities. And you can do that by opening your heart and realizing what's really for you. And not even like, it's probably for some of you already open your heart. You just need to ask yourself. You know, there's a part of your heart, I think, everyone's heart that's like has like a brain in it. It's kind of functioning like a brain, and you can actually think with your heart. Apparently, it's a thing. And yeah, I feel like you guys need to start thinking more with your heart, so you can start making decisions that are actually good for you. Ooh. And not good for what your conscious mind thinks that, you know, are good for you. Wow, King of Cups. Interesting. It's really time for you to, yeah, really heart-centered. You are someone who's probably very emotional, and you need to start looking deeper into more spiritual things, more of your emotions, more deeper things. And I feel like you feel stuck, very stuck right now in life, and you're the one who's keeping yourself stuck. That's because of limiting beliefs, because you're not listening to your heart. You're listening too much to your mind. Like I was saying, I feel like some of you are a bit too much attached to physical things. You're still in that kind of I don't know, not frequency, but like your way of thinking about things is just not free. Yeah, not free. You don't feel free to me. You feel very chained to the 3D world, and like how we're told that life is supposed to go. And like, yeah, to make money, you need to work really hard, and it's really hard to make money, so on, you know. And this isn't just going to be about money for, you know, for all of you. It could be about relationships and anything else. But yeah, I feel like you just need to release and free yourself and just look for a new way and look for another brighter future ahead, because good things are coming. And you just need to free yourself, honestly. You guys need to free your heart, listen to it more, stop your mind from overthinking things. You guys are probably overthinking things so much. Just let it go. Let yourself be free. Chill out a bit, you know, relax. Everything is gonna be fine. You know, if you just take a day off of work, the world isn't gonna blow up, you know? And even if you quit your job, the company is gonna probably survive without you. And, you know, you're not gonna suddenly go into like this, like, you're not gonna suddenly become homeless. And sometimes, for some people, that can work out too. You know, you never know. There's some people who like to travel around in countries and just, I've heard of people who go and use minimum money, like less than, travel to crazy places for less than, I don't know, even $100 or less probably. But yeah, jump in. Andromedan energy. Some of you might be Andromedans. Adventure and say yes to change. Say yes to change, you know, changing yourself within and then changing your outside world as well. I can really see it. Big changes here, because reassessing your priorities will really help you make these changes for yourself. You're going to realize what you want, what is actually important to you, what's actually bringing good energy and good vibes and good everything into your life, and what's not. What is bad, snip it away. And it's time to, like I said, free yourself. Jump in, say yes to change. Be adventurous. All paths lead to home, inner authority, intuition, and turn your gaze within. Yeah, there's a lot about that. Turn your gaze within. Listen to your heart. Like I was saying, think with your heart if you can. You know, listen to your intuition. You will know what to do. Your inner authority, your higher self knows what you need to do. Your spirit guides are telling you right now, you need to pay attention to what you're being told, because there's a lot of change soon to come. And yeah, the next card, the Rose of Venus. Alignment, flow, right relationship, and harmony. Yeah, you're not in harmony right now, but you're gonna be in harmony. You need to harmonize the masculine, the feminine. Oh my god. In every single reading, there's been something about the masculine and the feminine. I should do a video about that at some point. But yeah, I feel like you need to create more harmony in your life. Right relationships. Maybe there's some people who are not right for you right now. But relationships, it doesn't even have to be like a relationship with a person. Relationship with money. Like your relationship with money might be terrible. You might constantly be scared that you're not going to have enough. And of course, you're not going to have enough when you have that kind of mindset. Relationship with food. If you want to lose weight and think that the only way to do that is to just eat less, well, you're obviously not on the right track there. But and so on, you know, bring yourself to alignment. You're not in alignment right now, and that's why you're being told to cut some things away, reassess things, just for yourself. You know, like here too, cut this away. You don't need this. You're putting these on yourself. Magic manifesting. Your dreams, visions, and goals are becoming a reality. Stay focused. Stay focused to what you want. You know, you can manifest anything that you desire, especially when you're open, when you're listening, when you let yourself be guided and free, when you let yourself be happy and enjoy. You'll be guided to manifest whatever you need. And sometimes what you need is not what you think that you need. So, yeah. I don't know. I just feel such a big change is coming to all of you. It's quite amazing. You should be looking forward to it. Shower of blessings. Open yourself to receive and pay it forward. Like I said, chickweed, blessings coming. Little things here and there you might not even notice at the start, but they're coming for you, and some of them might seem bad at the start and you might be like, oh my god, I don't want this. But then you're gonna realize, oh wow, this came so that I can do this and I can change my thinking, and oh my god, I'm so happy now. That's gonna be you. You're gonna be so happy and so grateful. Right now, I don't know if you really are. You know, you might be telling yourself that you're grateful, but are you really? Be a peace ambassador with this cosmic ruby and practice cosmic mastery. This is quite a big, like, strong energy card. I don't know. Be a peace ambassador. I feel like peace ambassador within yourself, though. Bring the peace, the inner peace. And ground yourself as well. It's very important for you to stay grounded, actually. While you're doing all of this activation and so on, you need to stay grounded. So remember to try to ground yourself in some way. And practicing cosmic mastery, I mean, I feel like that's just mastering the balance of the self, the masculine and feminine energies, balancing them. And bringing yourself to balance. And then, you know, everything will be unlocked to you. You can manifest anything. You can make anything happen. And you're happy with anything as well. Fairy Voyage. As a child of power, you can bring joy and purpose to the world and to yourself. Like, full on purpose. If you don't fully know what your purpose is yet, I think it will come to you. But you are definitely a special person with a lot of powers. So you need to remember that. You need to follow these intuitions, these thoughts. It's very important. Earth Mother. Allow your heart to propel you to greater things than you have ever known. Yes, the heart. I was talking a lot about the heart in this reading. Allow it to take you where you need to go. Just such a beautiful card to end this reading. Like, with all of this talk about the heart, you opening the heart and just using the heart, thinking with the heart, just doing everything with it, because you're so heart-centered. You might be like a water sign with like or a lot of water in your chart as well. Wouldn't be surprised with so much of that coming here. Just use that. Like, you've been given these gifts, so use them. and more good things will come to you. So use them and be happy and be grateful for them. You, like I said, it will grow so much in the coming weeks, months. You're not going to recognize yourself at some point. You're going to be like, oh my God, I changed so much and so much for the better. I'm so happy. And you're going to be like, I never imagined that I could be here, that I could do what I'm doing right now, and be with the people I'm with right now, and be so happy. Yeah. I really hope that for you. I wish that to happen to you, group number 4, all of you. I mean, everyone, even the people not watching group 4, I wish that for them. You know, happiness. And yeah, I just hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know what you thought in the comments. Are you excited? And yeah, like and subscribe if you haven't. And if you're interested in a personal reading, details are down below about that. And I hope you have an amazing, amazing day. Bye.